Ho, 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 ho. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Genshin Impact lovers and haters. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact, you guessed it, reactionary content video. So, we are continuing our Mavuika series of reactions, and we are finally up to her collected Miscellany. This is where I'm very late. This came out about a day ago, about 23 hours ago. And I'm going to be honest, I still have reservations about making this. And the biggest reason why is because, well, number one, they're kind of doing this a little weird. For those of you who don't know, Hoyo, instead of releasing just one of the characters' drip marketing content, is releasing both of them, even though they said they're not doing both at the same time on banner. For some reason, they're releasing both of their videos. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about Miscellany and Mavuika. Mavuika. I forgot the other way to say her name. But either way, the big thing that I really was questioning is, do I even want to make a reaction to this? Because at this point, if you've seen the special program like I have, or if you've looked online like I have, you're going to see a lot of guides of her, and we've kind of already seen her kit. Now, granted, I'm usually not one to shy away from easy free content, and that's kind of why we're here today. But it really made me question, like, we've already known what Mavuika does, and there's not really much more to say other than to really introspect it. But to be honest, one of the biggest reasons why I really questioned whether I should do this or not was because the collected Miscellany sucks dick. Compared to Zenless, and, well, Zenless doesn't really have a collected Miscellany, I'm gonna be honest. The most that Zenless does is they just show off the animations. But compared to Star Rail, which has Keeping Up with the Star Rail, this shit is boring, this shit is bland, this shit is not good fucking food. And I want to be like, finally, some good fucking food. And the collected Miscellaneous just ain't it. But we are here, like I said, I do want free, easy views, and it is easy content to make, so we are here, and I figured I might as well talk a little bit more about Mavuika and say the same things I usually do. But what else is there to really say? You know, in the criteria that I usually base these characters off of, number one, are they meta, are they good? Mavuika is seemingly not disappointing at all. So far, Mavuika seems really, really good, borderline probably broken, and she's really living up to her name as the Pyro Archon, not even with just movement, with, you know, with how that's special in Nalan. She's basically power creeping every movement character in Nalan before this. She could fly, she could ride on water, she could ride on land, she could ride on the fucking walls. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. And even just ignoring movement, even gameplay-wise, she's doing great DPS, she seems fun as shit. The only thing I just can't get over, and this kind of goes into her looks, which involves animations, obviously she's hot as hell, but I just can't get over how she attacks with the bike. I think it's passing a line that's just so goofy. Not necessarily terrible or bad. It's just like silly and comical where I'm just watching, I'm like, are you serious? And I know there's going to be people out there that are hardcore Mavuika glazers, and I want to be one as well. But when it looks so stupid and silly with the bike sometimes where you're just popping wheelies and doing like 100k damage, it's just like, okay, it's good, but it looks fucking ridiculous. But I just can't get over it. But regardless, lore-wise too, her lore is pretty alright. I really think the strongest part of her lore is the 500-year fucking that she went through, where she was in isolation and basically losing her mind. Very similar to a lot of anime tropes, but still interesting nonetheless. But anyway, we're going to go through the collected Miscellany. We're going to see nothing new, except we're going to really see how she's fucking ridiculous. She's basically Farina mixed with Ball, mixed with, I don't really know who else, but she does a lot of damage. It's like a best of both worlds things, except she's not getting energy. She's getting massive pyro application, massive damage potential, and massive just off-field potential for DPS as well. So she's a sub DPS, she's a main DPS, and she's hot as fuck. So either way, let's take a look at her. I'm tired as shit, I had a long day of work, but I'm here to react. So let's do this shit! Oh my god, it's in fucking Japanese! They can't get their English shit right! Flame Strider is what it's called. This is another reason why I don't want to fucking react to this shit. This shit's in Japanese, man. Man, whatever. I mean, she looks really cool with the helmet and her hair. Look at her. Look at her. She's assuming the position. Like, man, where's Star Realm, man? Nah, her burst looks crazy, though. I will say that. Her burst looks absolutely fucking wild. So to be real, like... Oh my god. Oh my god, man. The her elemental skill, the most important part. Bruh, she looks so fucking cool. Oh my god. One of two. Oh, wait, so if you hold it, you summon the bike? Okay, yeah, if you hold it. So this is if you want to use her as like an off-field. If you want to use her off-field, this is what happens. Orbital fucking fire strikes. Hammers of Dawn. Basically, Farina. And if you hold it, you get like this sick-ass spike, which is crazy. It looks like it burns through Flog, though, so I think Milani doesn't use Flog as much, but, and the flying does seem kind of slow a little bit, but you're basically sacrificing Flog for just being able to do whatever the fuck you want. Her sprint deals damage, I didn't even know that. She literally just GTAs them. Oh, so you can actually switch between the two. Oh, shit. Bro, like, look at this shit. The bike just flies. Outside of Noun, this is so short, man. It's so sad. So she gets buffed off of ults. Crazy. Just like kind of Ball does. Kanojo. Kanojo means like girl, or young woman. She's over 500 years old. So she can obtain it from autoing, I believe, right? Or night soul points consumed by people, okay. So anytime you do a normal attack, which is crazy. I wonder if that includes charged attacks for Nouvellette. Because she would be really crazy on Nouvellette fucking vape team. And her burst is just like Giga mode. Like, oh my god, it's so stupid. Does she have jiggle mechanics while she's falling down? And look, her thing isn't even going down. Oh my god. She doesn't consume night soul points. Oh, look at Celali! Granny. Thunderfell Slice. Oh my god, look at this. And she could double stack her ult too. It looks so fucking cool. As silly as it looks sometimes, it does look cool other times. Oh my god. So she's an on-field buffer too! This is crazy. And look, she's still just AoEing with the fucking pyro. My god. She's so versatile. I think that's so crazy. So you can switch to her even more quickly. I'm surprised they're showing Savali off. Bro, she can literally do anything. My god. It's so wild. The bike looks cool though. It's like a lion. She fights with the fucking bike. Yeah, in battle, Mavuika can literally do anything she wants. Like, my god. I wonder, if you switch off of the bike while you're on it, does it automatically go into the other state? It hopefully should. Look at this. And then she's perfect for Celali for freaking, melt teams. God. Dude, this was so boring. It was alright, like, if you need the info, it's good, but it was so boring, man. I don't know who the fucking narrator is. There's no, like, underlying little jokes or story. It's very dry and to the point. My god, she's so fucking hot. Her hair is so flamboyant, too. Oh, okay, look, there's lore, there's lore. Oh, she lost in eating because she's so skinny.
神とて同じだ。
Oh my god, that jiggle. I heard they added ass jiggle mechanics to her too, which is crazy. Also, similar to Arlecchino, she has a really good, idle animation. So my big question is, how is she gonna work with all the cryo people that are gonna come out in SHES Naya? Will she be able to work with the cryo arc on the Saritsa? Alleged, of course. Either way, though, again, nothing really new, just a lot more context that either you knew or you almost knew. Yeah, she's fucking great. She's insane. Like, there's not much to really say about the video, because in the video, we already knew all this shit if you've seen everything else. They don't add anything new. Like I said, it's not funny, it's not crazy. It's really just straight to the point, informative, dry, and bland. Like most of Genshin for me at this point. But either way, this was just an opportunity for me to really go in depth with her kit. It's fucking stupid. She could do everything. Like, I thought Ball could do everything. I was like, oh yeah, Ball could be an off-fielder, she could be an on-fielder, she could be a battery, she could be a main DPS, sub-DPS. Bro, Mavuika takes that and throws it out the window, especially with all the movement that she gets to, all the movement options. It's fucking wild. Mavuika's great. I still don't know who they're releasing first, because they keep releasing, like, Miscellany and Mavuika trailers, like, left and right. So, we really gotta see, but at this point, because I'm not made of money, sadly, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go kind of hard for Mavuika. And it's so sad. I mean, we're gonna be in Natlan for a little bit longer, sure, but like, these movement abilities are only really going to be so powerful in Natlan, and they make the game feel so much better, man. Especially after playing other games like Wuthering. Coming back to Genshin and not being in Natlan feels rough. Fontaine's not as terrible. Fontaine is pretty good, because yeah, at least in the water you can move around kind of fast. But it's just like, man, I really feel like they need to update the movement speed, because Natlan made it feel better, but only in Natlan. And it's just so sad. By the way, this video was great. Tell me what you think. Are you rolling full on in for Mavuika? Are you skipping her for Miscellany? Or are you just saving for potentially Skirk in the future? Let me know. By the way, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope you watch me at twitch.tv/Tecnics channel. I don't know if I'm going to keep reacting to the collected miscellaneous, because as I said before, I am a Genshin hater. Or at least I think I said that. And these shits are fucking boring, but we already pretty much know the kit. If we don't know the kit, then for sure I'll do it. If for some reason I skip the special program, or I forget it, because that does happen too, but don't hold me to it. And I know I say that every time, and then it ends up not mattering because I react anyway, but still. We'll see if I keep doing this in the future. Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed. Eee!